guess you gotta move on. I mean, everything changes, so. Alright, this will be the last one? Okay. Alright, well, I just found out this is the last episode of Time for Painting, so let's make it a good one. Okay, welcome to Time for Painting. It's the final episode. So for today, what are we going to do? We're going to go beyond time and paint. We're going to go beyond history. And we're going to take a look at this is what a human made in time. This was how they captured their time and made it physical. We take what's everything now and we make it physical. I get the feeling like there's a lot of communities that are kind of being taken advantage of by like a giant baby, and that there's no real way to communicate, but there's a problem where the resources are all being hoarded. And you know, like as we work together as a group to try to overcome something, there's these lines, you know, and lines are like words, and when they get a little distorted, they can completely change the meaning. And as we travel through this weird, distorted set of lines and words, you know, it brings to question, how do we really work together? You could be at breakfast one day and you could ask yourself, where are we in time? What's a simplified way that we can just kind of stamp, this is where we are right now? Think to like the artwork that was on the dawn of history. In Asia, you have a lot of dragons and ghosts, and in Mesoamerica, you have snake-headed man, and Viking art have a lot of serpents, and there's these mythological beasts. Why do they keep coming up in art? You know, what did they represent? There was fear back then that survival was so critical, that, you know, the drought and the harvest could completely change the future. Artists had to have some way to express that fear in a bigger than life kind of way, in a new monster. And like, the whole point is that when people see these monsters, when they feel this fear, they bond with each other. The community can come together and they can feel that, yes, there is some kind of thing here that we need to address. There is some kind of power that we need to pull together on our own to confront. But there's always like a duality, and there's kind of a problem created when there's these mythological beasts and these, you know, monsters, these things that aren't real. And once they become visible, they're an invisible enemy because they're just representations of something deeper and something scary. So I took dragons and snake and water and fire, and I put them all together into this distorted space, into this chasm of churning balance of nature that's actually quite beautifully colored. And it keeps moving and it keeps intertwining, and that good and evil are always there to kind of balance each other out. There are things good worth working for. And when those are your priority, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like a confident responsibility that, yeah, you can take it on. Thanks for watching. Adios.